This incredible valley and this clifftop are about to be home to an incredible city, and I am really looking forward to this. But the first thing I need to do is actually build myself a house over here. I need to establish a style for this city, and I have an idea for the block palette. But that's going to require some collection of materials. I'm running a little short on iron as well, so I am going to gather this one. Well, that's not a lot. I need to make my way up to the top of that cliff, or that mountain, kind of. I'm going to be building my starter house for this area, or the prototype house, right up here, which is probably one of the flattest areas in this future city. And this is going to be a pain here. Welcome to my new house. Actually, it's going to be over here a little bit, but I'm going to have to deal with a few things around here. I am lacking in a lot of stuff. Where's my wood? I didn't bring any. Well, this is Season 2 of Saga of Labyrinthum. Season 1, I do have a lumber camp where I have a wood farm. I can go back there and get some, but I do want to build this house with two things in particular. Dark oak, of which there's a forest just over there, and terracotta, which means I need to go gathering a ton of clay. I know where to find it too, so let's figure out how I'm going to get over there. This season, I'm going to be building a rather sizable city, so it's a big challenge, but I'm going to be using Japanese city planning, which is really going to be interesting. I can't wait to see how this turns out. But, I'm not going to be using Japanese architecture. Not at all. This is going to be unique, so I need to develop my own style for this. But for that, we actually need to get this first house built. Due to the fact that I'm going to be building way up there, I am going to have to concentrate on getting myself to the end and defeating the dragon, because I would like elytra, so I don't have to run around absolutely everywhere to gather anything that I need. But first of all, I need to get to that point. I need diamond everything. I have no diamond armor whatsoever. This is also the season I'm going to start putting in patron and channel member sponsored houses and businesses. Yeah, this is going to be exciting. I'm not going in there because I've already been in there, but I'm just going to go down here to this jungle, and there is a dark forest right by it. So I'm going to grab some trees, well, saplings mostly, and some wood. 12 saplings, and we got a stack plus 18 logs, and we are ready to go get some clay. And we know there's lots in rivers. Hold on, what do we got here? Well, I'm not finding much clay. Oh, there's some right below me. Let's check this out and see what we got. Is there anything good? Well, I got some gold, that's for sure. Where's the chest? It's hiding somewhere. There it is. We have, well, I'll take the obsidian. Mending, okay. I don't have enough room. Eggs, goodbye. Materials achieved. Let's make that. I've only got 47, but I am going to have to make these into this terracotta. So this is going to be the plain, ordinary terracotta. I'm just going to start with that because I'm not dyeing anything right now. But I got some trees to plant, and I gotta figure out where to do this. Due to the fact that there are a lot of caves in this area, I am gonna have to light up some of these. I don't want to have any surprises while I'm building, so this is gonna be lit up right here. I don't have to worry about this. These guys, if they come out here, they can't come out. But that one is one. But there is a bunch over here where I'm going to be building. I'd heard they're calling them creepers. There's a notice posted at City Hall calling for students at the university to study these creatures. This is what I want to do. This is the most important one because I'm building right on top of this one. I really don't need anyone coming out of this. But, it doesn't look too bad, does it? Not really. I think we'll be okay. We have a creeper down there too. Oh, dang. Oh. And I've got very little in the way of arrows here. Let's go for it. Got 3. No, I've got 6 arrows. Oh, damn. Hey, you can't actually get up here, can you? Yeah. And you. Yep, that's all I've got. Okay. Anyways. Let's, come on. I just want to place one of these. There we go. Oh, that's terrible. And one of the first things I'm going to be doing is blocking up this hole here. I really don't need any interference from these guys. So, I'm just going to say goodbye to them. Got my first posts down. This is where I'm going to be building this house. It's actually pretty square, which is not going to be every house, of course. But it's going to be my prototype. And this one, we are going to have a business on the first floor. As I'm going to have a main road coming through here, I'm just going to flatten this out. I don't need this, but I actually really do need the dirt because I have to fill in some of this space over here. Lots of dirt moved. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of landscaping and terraforming in this season because look at this place. Do you know how hard it is to build on this kind of terrain? I have to dig and I have to place. We're doing a lot of retention walls and I'm going to be building one right away here. I have some stone cooking up right now, but I realized I am missing one more material. I have to go back to the forest because I need jungle wood. I'm working on the frame of the starter house. I'm going to have a bit of an overhang here, so we're going to have larger footprints for the second and third floors. And for the first floor, it's going to be a business. And already starting on the floor, I think I'm going to go with jungle slabs here. And I can hear the skeletons down below. I really do need to light that whole space up. It is incredibly annoying having to deal with them. Put up a little staircase in the back here. I think this is where it's going to go, so I can go up like this up to the second floor, which is going to be the first floor of living space. But from here, I'm going to be putting in the floor, so yet more flooring, and we'll be going even farther up. Second floor done. Now let's go on up. 1, 2, 3, 4, just the same on each corner. Now here's where I'm unsure about things. I don't really know how I want to do the stairs for going up to the third floor. So, temporary stairs. I'm going to get the flooring up here, and we're going to be doing yet more framing. And here we are for the basic structure. I've got the framing done. The walls are going to be a little bit different. Bottom floor is going to have one type of wall, and the next two are going to have another type of wall. But the roof is going to be very different. Yeah, it's going to be actually having a use. So after a night's sleep, 2 hours in the gym, and a lot of thinking, I've got some changes I want to do here. I want to get rid of these cross beams, at least on the front and the back. The sides, I think, can remain. Yeah, because they kind of go, you know, they're supporting it, right? But as we will be seeing these buildings from the front as well as the back, I want there to be a bit more relief. Now, the side here, now there's going to be a building right here, and it's going to block a good amount of this. So we're not going to be seeing all of that. So I want to get rid of those, but that's not everything that I plan on doing. Yeah, I'm going to be stripping all these too. I think that has a much cleaner look. I'm not entirely sure about the stairs here, but I have to remember that each house is going to have its own materials and own design. This is going to be a very colorful city, so I'm very interested in seeing how this is going to look. So I'm going to experiment with the wall design. Hold on. I've reverted it. Yep, I have a completely different idea. In fact, I went into creative in one of my creative worlds, and I designed this whole thing. So, here's what we're doing. Like this, this, and this. And then upside down like this. So we're going to have this kind of design all the way up on both sides. So let's get to work. And there we go. We got stonework done on the outside, both front and back. And now I'm going to do these walls on the sides. The walls on the left side are going to be completely blank. Nothing going to be here because there's going to be another house right next to this. So I don't need to do anything with this wall. Nice and simple. You see, in this city, things are pretty crowded. And it really needs to be because space is at a premium. But on this side, well, guess what? There's going to be a gap of 1 block to a business here, so this wall is also very plain. Very basic. Eventually I will do some texturing and add some simple windows, but I want to figure out the interior floor plan first. Just 2 windows, but that's fine. And as you can see, we have a bit of a floor plan figured out, even on the main floor down here. Still need walls. The front wall of the main floor is quite simple. I'm going to have a nice long window here. So this is going to be looking into the shop. And we're going to have a door right here. And now just put up the walls. And I even textured it. I'll put it in the windows later. But now I need to do the side walls. This one's going to be simple. No windows at all. And here we go. Main floor exterior walls, done. So for the second and third floors, let's start at the back this time. Here's the kitchen, and I want to put in where we're going to have the window. So I'd like this window to be fairly wide, and I want one here for the stairs as well. So same thing, going above like that. And then this is where the terracotta comes in. So I don't want to be caught outside, but terracotta goes like this. And I am going to be trapped outside, aren't I? Oops. Now that's how I like it. So I'm going to be using a lot of different colors of terracotta throughout this city. However, getting it is not easy. So that means I'm going to have to make a clay factory. That'll come fairly soon. The master bedroom, on the other hand, has floor-to-ceiling windows. Oh, this is going to look good. And that's how it looks. All sides. This is going to look a little bit strange until the windows are in. Let's finish off the exterior structure together, well, other than the roof and the windows. And all I need to do are these walls right here. Place in some fences right here. Just give it a little bit of depth. And I want to cover up this. So we're going to go with some trapdoors here. And there we go. I love it. And finally, to make it nice and safe inside, there we go. It's my favorite kind of door. Now on the roof, I need to do this little structure here. This should be pretty simple. And now, the structure is pretty much done. Mostly decorations and the interior to do. The roof is what makes this city unique. The roofs of these houses have gardens. Because of the lack of space, it makes it a good idea. So we are going to place these on the corners, place some slabs here like this, and we're going to use walls. Now I'm going to have wall going across here because nothing's going to be here. Another house, actually. I just want to place them like this all the way around, and you'll see how it's going to look. But one thing I need is iron. And because it is a rooftop garden, I need dirt. I'm just going to leave that open because I'm going to place some water there. And around here, well, we'll see. This is, I think, going to go all the way back like this. And should have a water source right here. And I think I'm going to run out. Oh, perfect. Luxurious dark oak trapdoors all the way around. Water in. And I can start farming. I'm going to have to deal with the drips somehow. Most of the crop will be wheat for obvious reasons. I'm thinking, what should I put over there? Do we have carrot cake? Or some kind of potato cake? Maybe carrots is best. And of course, iron bars. But I don't think I have enough. No, I definitely don't have enough. But anyways, I have a lot of things I need to get, so let's go on an adventure. I have a long list of things that I need to get. And one of the first things I need, of course, is a bed, because I'm going on a little bit of a trip. And now, off to Savoria. I've got a few things there that I can probably grab, I hope. And, well, there's so much to do. And I'm going pretty far away as well. It's always amazing to see this view. I love this village. But it's in the past for now. And here's one thing I'm making. A couple of bundles. Because these are going to come in so useful. I mean, look. Look. I'm picking up all this stuff here. I am absolutely going to need this to carry all of this. Incredibly useful. I've checked a few things off the list, but I need squid ink as well. Oh, these guys are way too fast at times. Just stop swimming away from me. Thank you. No, where? Ah, there it is. Okay. I can see the house there. So tiny. Looks kind of funny, just standing there by itself. And now, let's see if I can get a good enchantment for my bow. Can I get it? It's a power 4, unfortunately. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for infinity. I'm at level 30 right now, but, now, my ultimate goal right now is to go up here. We've got a pale oak forest, or pale gardens, I should say, and I want to collect some saplings. I'm not going to be there to get anything like, well, obviously not the creaking heart, because I don't have silk touch. Having silk touch would be great, but I'll have to do without it for now. There it is. I can see it in the distance. But looking at the time, I don't want to go in there just yet, so I am going to set up a temporary camp here and wait out until it's nighttime. But then, we got some clay. My inventory here is quite full, so I'm going to have to be careful. Let's get up there. And here we are. Let's grab one of these trees and see if we can get enough saplings to grow one ourselves. Alright, let's get out of here. This forest creeps me out. I actually got 10 saplings from that one tree. Wow. With my inventory completely full, there's not much else I can do for now. But I still need things like iron and coal. Let's grow a couple of pale oak here. And I need to make some more storage because I am so out of storage. And now I can finish this off up here. So I've got some carrots growing. We've got wheat, so I'll be growing this a bit more. But I mainly just need a whole bunch of iron. And then, well, coal as well. And then I can light things up. But let's get the walls up inside here. And we'll make a bunch of progress. Texturing first. Making sure I strip. I was wondering when I'd get paid a visit by them, but I completely ignored them. I was inside the whole time. Yeah, so this is what it looks like so far. I've got some texturing done on the walls, the exterior walls. The insides, all of the walls are in. So this is looking great. So it's mostly decorations that I need to do. Lots and lots of rooms now. Just need to figure out what to do about this drip up here. They're not too bright, are they? Hilarious. Getting a beginning on the interior decorating, and I'm using some of the pale oak for seating here. I like this, but I'm going to do all of the interior decorating, and we'll see how it looks. I just learned something far more shocking than the undead creatures appearing. My own son wants to join the university to study them. I was hoping he'd take over the bakery after I retire. Well, hello there. Let's see what you've got. Really need to take care of the zombie under there. Okay, you've got... Oh, hello. Acacia sapling. Huh. I don't have any acacia wood here. I think so. I don't have anything to sell to you, though, unfortunately. Well, in fact, I do have something to sell to you. Will you buy some of that? I got some back. Great. I seem to have an uninvited guest. Make yourself at home. Adventure Part 2. Now I need to grab some sand, coal, and iron. Well, see how much iron I can find. Finding sand, coal, and gravel, which is something else I also needed, is quite easy. Finding the iron, though... Oh, Stony Shores are supposed to have a good amount of iron, but it doesn't look like it. It's been a long time since I've explored along this way. Did it once in a live stream. And I found a village way over there. I don't remember if I collected everything, but there is one feature that I need to take a look at. I often look far in the future for plans, and there are a few fishermen in this village. This could be a fishing village that I may rebuild. It's in a neighboring, well, I guess it's in a neighboring kingdom. But, yeah, looks like, ooh, a librarian? Hello. Hello there. What kind of trades do you have? Although I don't have anything. Oh, that's beautiful. At least I have a library. Anyways, the place I want to go to is over in that direction, and we do have a bit of a mountain. Aside from a single iron ore, this is what I came for. Exposed dripstone. This is amazing. This means I don't even have to go underground to look for dripstone. And, this is exactly what I need for some future builds. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. And then grab some of this, too. So, I do have 5 raw iron. That's not a lot. But, hey, it's good enough, I think. I do have, I believe, 6 iron ingots back home. So, 11, that should be enough. Definitely enough for the lanterns, I hope. Next time, I'm going to be building an iron farm, that's for sure. I am going to make sure that I never run out of iron. I've decided I am going to enchant this pickaxe here. I know it's going to be efficiency 4, but what else? Nothing. Well, I've got 2 efficiency 4 pickaxes. One is going to be mending, one is going to be fortune. But, I'm curious now. What can I get on the bow? Unbreaking. Not quite. Now, let's finish the interior of the house. One thing that this city is going to be absolutely full of is retaining walls, and we're going to have one right along here. So I'm just going to have this going out to this spot here, and then we're going to just cover up this whole cave, because we don't need it. Welcome to the High Street Bakery. Let's take a look and take a tour, in shaders of course. So right here we've got a bit of a seating area and the entrance right through here. Now I don't have any cakes yet. Would you believe it takes iron to make cakes? Yeah, you need buckets. And I am out of iron. Now this is the bakery of course. This is a placeholder. There will be a cake there and I think a cookie too. So coming in here, we've got our big stove, or oven, I guess it should be, and a bit of storage, and the house's bathroom. We got a little composting toilet, and a bathtub. Now let's head upstairs. And this is what it looks like. I've used a lot of the pale oak for the counters, as well as the seating and this table here, or desk, I guess. So it's a fairly decent-sized kitchen here. We've got a nice oven with this thing, a hood. Seating is around this bar area, so they don't have a table. No. Got a nice couch here, bookshelf, which will have books in it eventually, and some nice artwork. Coming upstairs, we have the bedrooms. Here's the master bedroom right here. Got a desk, got the bed, and bookshelf. I'll get to the books in a moment. But look at the view. You can see the lighthouse of Savoria over there. That is amazing, don't you think? And in here, we have the son's bedroom. It's a bit smaller, but it does its job. And I'll be back in there with the book. Up here on the roof, we have this little shack-like thing. It doesn't look the best inside, but on the outside, we have all of this. That's a lot of wheat. Definitely a lot of wheat. And carrots over here. So they can make carrot cake. Yeah, definitely delicious carrot cake. Now back down here, let's take a look. We'll do this chronological order here. And let's take this book and read it. This is from the Journal of Danron Kandar. 23rd of Renewal, 2949. I saw one. It was green, had no arms, and 4 feet. I could see it beyond the city walls. I'd heard they're calling them creepers. There's a notice posted at City Hall calling for students at the university to study these creatures. This is what I want to do. I don't know how to tell my parents, though. Alright. Want to know what his parents think? Well, let's take a look. This is from his dad. The Journal of Theron Kandar. 24th of Renewal, 2949. I just learned something far more shocking than the undead creatures appearing. My own son wants to join the university to study them. I was hoping he'd take over the bakery after I retire. But alas, he's stubborn and the academics are calling. I'm thankful we have a walled city to keep those monsters out. And from his mother. The Journal of Lorena Kandar, 24th of Renewal, 2949. Danny surprises me. Theron doesn't agree with him, but he's usually at odds with Danny. The creatures that appeared last year seem to fascinate him. He wants to know more about them. Going to university to study them could help the world immensely. I know Theron won't like this, but I fully support Danny's decision. Next time, we're getting technical, so I have to solve some resource problems, especially iron. Can you guess what other resources I'm starting farms for? Let me know in the comments what you think I should build. To follow along with this epic journey, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.